back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa. Today I have got a video that is dedicated to snacks, and I'm going to show you how to make 3 healthy and delicious snack recipes. So we have a dip that is made with smoked salmon, we have an energy ball, and we have another delicious snack which is taquitos, which I think you guys are going to love. So all 3 of these recipes are up on the blog for you. If you do want to make them, you can find the links right down below in the description box. And before we dive into the recipes, I would love for you to join our community. If you are not yet a subscriber here on YouTube, you can tap the red button that is right below this video that says subscribe. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. All right, kickstarting with the taquitos. First thing is the filling, and we're gonna start with some olive oil as well as some diced up sweet potatoes into a pan. Stir that around and saute them for a little bit, and then you will add some water into the pan, and we're basically gonna steam them. This accelerates the cooking process, and it cooks them faster than if you were just to saute them alone. So add a little bit of water, cover them, and steam them until they are fork tender, which takes maybe about 5 minutes or so. Once you have those steamed, you can remove them from the heat, put them in a bowl, and set them aside. Then we are going to saute some onions right in that pan as well, just some diced red onions. Saute them up until they are tender. Then you can add in some black beans as well as half of the sweet potatoes. And then some seasoning. So we're gonna use chili powder, smoked paprika, and cumin here, as well as a little bit of salt and pepper. Stir that together and saute it until everything is hot to the touch, and then set it aside. Final thing for the filling is to mash the rest of the sweet potatoes in a bowl. And this is going to be like the base of our taquitos and helps make the filling stick inside. So just mash it up until it's almost pureed, and then we can assemble. So take your tortilla. I recommend having them slightly warm so that they're easier to roll, and they can be any type of tortilla you want. These are grain-free siete ones. And just spread the mashed sweet potato on the bottom, kind of like you would a guacamole. Then you can top it with a couple tablespoons of the black bean sweet potato filling, and then you will roll it up. And you're rolling it up just into a little kind of circle, not folding in the sides like you would a burrito. And keep them together so that they don't fall apart as they're baking. You want to stick a toothpick into the center and hold the open side to the non-open side, if that makes sense. Repeat that process, and then you will transfer all of your little taquitos onto a tinfoil lined or parchment lined baking sheet. And we are going to bake these. And the way to get them nice and crispy is to spread them with a little bit of olive oil, cover them in olive oil, or you could just do cooking spray. This really helps to crisp them up in the oven. And final step is to bake them up until they are golden brown and crispy. You can let them cool a little bit, but they honestly are such a delicious snack. You could dip them in avocado. You could just eat them plain. They're good in salsa. Great in like a lime crema type thing. This is a jalapeno avocado sauce that I'll be sharing soon. So yeah, that's how you make them. Next recipe is our smoked salmon spread. We are going to add smoked salmon as well as roasted red peppers, some dill, some dairy-free chive cream cheese or any type of cream cheese that you would like into your food processor, pop the lid on, blend this up until it is smooth and creamy. Final step is to pulse in some lemon juice, just adds a nice little burst of flavor. And that's it for your spread. This is so great with crackers, great as a sandwich base, great on toast, etc. And I'm just serving it with some crackers here, but it is such a healthy, high protein snack. Last are our energy bites. We are going to add the dates as well as the cashews into a food processor, process them up or whiz them up until they resemble kind of like a sandy texture. Remove the lid, and you are going to add the rest of the ingredients, which is the shredded coconut, the key lime zest, as well as some maple syrup and the juice of the key limes. You can also just use regular lime. And blend that up again until you have your sticky dough. And then repeat with the rest of the dough. And something I like to do with this particular flavor is actually roll them in shredded coconut. It just adds a really nice addition, I think. So roll them in some shredded coconut if you'd want. And that's it. You can store them in the fridge or freezer. I love storing my energy balls in the freezer for a quick and easy, healthy dessert-like snack. And there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's delicious snack recipes. I love snacks. I mean, who doesn't love snacks? And I'm really liking that I have a variety of options for you here. So whether you are a dip and cracker type of person, the smoked salmon spread is perfect. If you are more of a sweet tooth person, which is me, the key lime pie energy bites are delicious. Or if you're wanting to make like a fun after school snack for yourself or kids or whatever, the taquitos are perfect. So I hope you give them a try. Let me know in the comments which one you want to try first. And as I said in the beginning, all of the recipes are up on the blog, so you can find those linked down below in the description box. Otherwise, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave any recipe requests for the fall and winter if you have those for me. And I think the last thing is, if you are not yet part of our community here on YouTube, I would love for you to subscribe. There's a red button right below this video that says subscribe. All you gotta do is tap that button and you will be subscribed. Otherwise, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!